What's going on, everybody? We are back again with some more. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. More Greg Tech New Horizons, and this time we are building our base. We have already started. I collected a bunch of resources, and as you can see, one of the redwood trees is completely gone. The other one, I will probably have to take down before the base is complete. Okay. But once we get to that point, we'll get to that point, and I'll probably do the tree off stream because that took absolutely forever. And I have burned through almost all of this wood and almost all of the. Like, I have a couple more barks, and then I have the cracked bricks and the mossy bricks, and then planks or the normal redwood logs. I have a good bit of those. Um, but this inventory is pretty much my last inventory of parts for the floors. So we're going to have to make them last as much as we can. But we're going to walk back over here to our base because, as you can see, it has grown quite a bit. And let me go into waypoints and remove the death. We've gotten so many deaths lately that it doesn't matter anymore. We're just going to finish building. I think I was working on the second floor. I think I'm almost done with putting wood down on the second floor. And then I've just got the third floor and then the two sections on the sides, the two other wings. So we'll work on all of those today and try and get it to where we can at least get some walls up. We won't be able to get, oh wait, I can't even carry that. Now I can. We won't be able to get any windows in yet because I do need to figure out how to make glass, and I think it's difficult. I don't think it's easy. Let's see. Glass. So we can chisel, but I think we can get clear glass from Tinkerers by melting down what? This? Glass dust? There's something else, isn't there? Maybe glass dust is the only way? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, I can unfavorite some of these. And basically we need quartz sand and flint sand. Quartz sand is from, we can get it from sand, so that's good. We don't have to go to the nether or anything special like that, which was one of my fears. The cotton is spreading rapidly over here. To trim it back. Eventually, you'll be able to see the new base load in. It just is a little bit away. There it is. And I also made a mob spawner on accident underneath my base. Fun fact. And I tried to go and get rid of them. Died a couple times. And there's also a creeper under there that's one of those gravity creepers. And I really don't want to mess with it. So we're probably going to do torch spam later. Oh, I should have brought torches. That's what I should have done. But basically, this is what the base is going to look like. It's going to be 3 floors. These will be production floors. The top floor will probably be like bigger multi-blocks, I guess. And then we're going to have like a cooking setup on one side, and our bedroom's going to be direct center. It's just going to be really neat. We're going to have all kinds of stuff going on. Yeah, you can hear stuff that's even in the cave right below my base. That's not even caused by my base. But yeah, we definitely ran out of torches earlier whenever I was trying to spam everything, so we can probably come back. It's just like I don't. I want to keep building it, but if I don't have torches, then we're kind of going to be screwed. So, what do we do? Guess let's do that, and then we'll go back and grab some torches. I am desperately going to need those to protect myself. We have a little bit of food on us, so we'll run. I have died quite a few times trying to build this base because I'm clumsy and forget to hold shift and then decide to run off the edge. Hopefully we don't keep doing that. I don't even know if I have any coal, but I do know that there's a coal vein, right? We have a diamond, coal, and graphite vein, which is fine. I accidentally alt-tabbed. But actually, we have a ton of charcoal, so we can just use that to turn it into coal. And then later on, we can throw wood in the... Oh, you know what? That's what we're going to do on the top. We're going to use that as for creosote production. Creosote and water. Or maybe just creosote. And then we'll have water on the tops of the side parts. All right, let's see. Where do we have charcoal? There's 48. Grab all 48. Then we're gonna need some sticks. And of course, I have my crafting table. And we'll make up a bunch of these. That should hopefully be enough for a while. At least to keep mobs from spawning inside of our base. What was that noise? Microsoft Defender. Surprised no mobs have spawned down there. Look at all these chestnuts of them. See, actually, let's go ahead and eat. And grab some of these. Stop doing that. Okay. Fall into the hole. I don't even know if I picked up that chestnut that fell. And I'm really ready to get the farm set up so that way I can start making food that actually matters and is actually good. How did I eat all of the food already out of there? Let's go and hit some of these stalks just to get a little bit more. Oh my god, if I don't stop doing that, it's so annoying. Okay. We have a tiny, tiny bit of food. I don't think... There we go. Alright. Still haven't figured out how to change my field of view, but I would like to do that soon. And let me get closer to the microphone so that way people can actually hear me. Look, this is finally growing another bush. So I'm assuming that the bushes only grow up and they don't grow outwards, but I really don't know. I'm hoping that they only grow up so that way I can have rows of bushes for berries. But we'll find out. We start working with them. I think we should probably run underneath the base and try and torch spam as much as we can without dying. Don't do that. Why? Don't do it. God forbid a creeper blows up and destroys part of my base because for some reason something's not working properly. Look, we have more gardens under here. This will eventually become a basement whenever we need to expand a little bit more pre MV. Okay, I think that should be good enough. At least we'll be able to sleep. All right, let's turn off F7 for now. And we need to go up here. Okay. But yeah, so we got 2 floors completely done so far with the wood, and we're going to be removing some of this wood anyway because we're going to do like little pathways and hallways that will either have wool or we'll do stone just to give kind of like a path inside of the building and to break it up, and that way we're not just having giant blocks of wood everywhere. That looks like a super repetitive texture. Wow, all over the place. My vehicle registration is expiring soon. That sucks. Literally expires in 2 months. I don't need to worry about that right now. As long as I don't forget later. I'll probably end up paying it now, just so I don't forget. Oop, we're out. I did think about putting the farms up on the top floor, but it's not long enough for what I want. And, you know, if I'm doing like one chunk holds 4 different resources, I'm really not gonna have enough room up there. Can we sleep, please? Do I need as well? Let me turn this on. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. I need to find a better way to light my area, so I might try and look at those X-tone style blocks and see if I can plant those in the ground. Just to add a little bit of light. Let's see. We're going to need to take that out. But I think it's going to be one of our main routes up. Do I have slowness? There we go. All right, so now we need to go up one more floor and place down more wood, which I don't think we're going to have enough inventory space for. I mean, enough wood for. So we're definitely not going to have enough wood for the second and third floor here or on the other side. So we are going to have to cut down another tree, unfortunately. But that should be okay. I can easily do that off stream. Oh, and while I was cutting down the tree, I actually had something interesting happen. I had a water creeper blow up on me, one of the drowning creepers, and I got stuck in a bunch of cobblestone, and it was in the top of the tree, like on the last layer of leaves. So before I could finish mining all of the leaves out and getting to the logs only, I then had to clear out water and deal with the creeper's mess, which was fun. All right, we need to not do that. Place you down. So this is probably going to just be a long building stream because I don't think I'm going to come close to finishing this. But once we run out of wood here, we're going to stop and we're going to migrate to building the farms. Because I need to get those going so we can have food readily available. Yeah, we're going to drain out of wood so fast. I should have done redwood planks instead. But it'd have been like too orangey of a color compared to the white, and I don't know if I would have liked that. Be nice if I could stop misclicking. And I don't think this is just going to be a three-story house. I think I'm going to build some like subfloors and stuff like that in between. I did build each of these floors 10 blocks high, so should give me a little room for moving around and doing things. But I do want my water and creosote way up here, so that way I can just pipe it straight down. Wonder, let's see, going long ways. Be nice if I could stop doing. Apparently not. Right there, that is how I died so many times earlier. I would let go of shift, run towards the block I just mined, and fall right in the little corner and die. I do wish I had a builder's wand. This would go so much faster, but I can't be bothered to build one. See? Just like that. And we're not even halfway done, and we're almost out of inventory. Lovely. One thing that I could do is I could start moving all of my stuff over here, and then that way I don't have to run back and forth, back and forth. I think I may actually do that. The only thing I'd like to do is to make sure that I have a water barrel before I do, so that way I'm not destroying this lake that's supposed to be a good accent. I don't know how big the water barrel can be. I've seen some people do like a 2x2, I think, and a 3x3, but I thought I've seen 4x4, but I don't know. Maybe 3x3 is the biggest, and I'm just mistaken. Well, we're definitely over halfway. Crap. Let me put it in my hand. Wait, are these not the same? Redwood, roots, and bark. Oh no, I've been using roots. Oh no. Oh man, I used a bunch of roots. And they look different. Now I have these sections of roots. What do I do? Do I clear them all out? I didn't know there were differences. Hey. More practice is advised to master the way of the iron hatchet. Alright, so we'll dig those areas out because we know that those are roots and we do not want to use those. We have more roots in here. Our inventory. Where is our bed? It's got to be on the first floor. There it is. Kidding me. That was why I wanted to light everything up so I didn't have to worry about monsters. But that's also why I'm going to build my bedroom on the second floor. Alright, I don't think I see any roots down here, so that's good. Let's go ahead and use the roots to build upwards. And let's gut all of the roots out. Hello, Mr. Spider. They're all bark. All right. All of this is bark. Will. Oh yeah, you can definitely see where the roots are. Oh, I left another piece there. All right, let's go ahead and place down some torches. Do some torch spam. Just until we can get the rooms built. And then we'll have a lot easier time torching it up. There we go. This floor should not get any spawns. So let's go ahead and climb back up, remove the rest of these roots. Hello, Oak the Grey Wolf. How's it going? Oh god, it's hard to see with the light stuff. There we go. So if we plan on growing any redwoods, we definitely should do it before we build a basement. Just in case the roots decide to destroy it. Great, I have a dog on my lap, so I had to switch to something I could do one-handed. Well, there you go. My dog is currently evicted from the room at the moment, unfortunately. I'll have to let her in eventually. But with the green screen up, it's hard to let her in because she's a Great Dane and I'm in a tiny room, so. Let's see. Go ahead and eat. Oh no. We're gonna need more food. Let's see, repair you. There we go. Now that all of the roots have been ripped out, go ahead and continue with the bark. Made a mistake of starting to pet her, so now if I stop, it looks absolutely crushed. That's fun. Yeah, if I go in the living room right now, my dog is gonna look at me and just start whining. And then she'll try and follow me in the room, and she'll try and push her nose in. Be like, let me in. I'll feel really bad. Feel really bad right now. I should probably go let her in. Alright, bark only. No, it's definitely not very red because this is the bark. The inside is more of an orangey color. So like it looks like this one right here. And I'm going to use that for the farm, I believe. But I kind of like the muted um, brownish color with the white. I think it's going to look good. But unfortunately, I'm not going to have enough to do the floors in all of this because I still need to finish this section. And then these are going to be 3 high as well. So I've got to do 3 more of those layers, which I'm going to have to cut down another redwood tree, which is not going to be fun. It took forever. What in the 10% scale GUI? You want me to reduce it? Or increase it? Where is it? Here. See, how does that look? How about that? Does that look better? I'm playing on a 55-inch 4K monitor, so having it this big, it's just kind of a massive size GUI. It does look comical. But if you reduce it to the bottom level, it's so small I can't even see it, and I'm sitting like 2 feet away from this monitor, or 3 feet, about 2 feet. We have 2 more stacks. Yeah, it's no, it's not a TV. It's actually a monitor. It's the Samsung Odyssey Arc. So it's a curved 55-inch 4K monitor. Oh my god. It's pretty big. I had 3 32 inches, which behind my green screen, there's 3 32 inches right there, which are basically for my server computer. And they were kind of going out, so I was going to get something new, and I wanted something bigger. For whenever I watch movies and stuff like that, so that way I can like scoot back and even bring a chair in here or like a couch and lay down and watch something. Dog demands I rub her belly. If I go rub her back, she'll reposition to make my hand go to her belly. That's funny. She's like, I know what I want, and you're gonna do it. You. All right. Well, that is actually. I think we'll have enough to finish this floor. If I go back and grab one more stack, maybe two, and then we're gonna need to grab a bunch of wood for the farms, which I haven't decided if I'm gonna do those on the left or the right, and then I'm gonna whatever side I do it, I'm gonna do animal farms on the opposite side of that. So let's see. I want to do three farms, so that's one chunk, three chunks long. I forget. Yeah, three chunks. So we'll probably do it on either left or right, and then we'll do the animal farm on the opposite side. I just don't know how we're going to build this. I really want to build a round tower, but I don't know. Oops, I don't know how to make that fit with the stuff that I want to plant. If that makes sense. Let me wait until it turns nighttime, and I'll sleep. Oops, hit myself in the face. Well, I now have a dog sleeping like a human baby in my lap. There you go. If my Great Dane could do it, she would. 100%. All right. There's another block up there. Can't tell. All right. So once we finish this floor and we get the farm built, I'm going to start moving all of our stuff. And then we'll start working on walls and stuff like that. But to really get the walls going, I need to go and mine a ton more quartz stone. Yes, the more sure they are when they're bigger that they're a lapdog. That is 100% true. Complete facts. Oh, and I did find out that the little berry bushes that you can right click and they give you a single berry, but if you left click them, they'll just break. Found out you can pick those up with a hoe. Kind of nice. So I'll have to go and pick up a bunch of those. Garden. How do you see the IC2 crops? There's a Terra wart. I don't even know how to get this. And hemp seeds. Oh, IC2 crop breeding. Okay. Oh god, there's so many different seeds. And you can eat them all. Blightberry, stingberry. Wait, okay, so if you get a blightberry, you can make a stingberry. And give you a duskberry. Started playing the Just Create SMP2 mod pack in my second world. I spawn in the middle of an ocean, no tree. That sucks. Absolutely horribly. And that really sucks. Look for a shipwreck. If you can find a shipwreck, you can make a boat. And you can get off of it. I believe there was a shipwreck. Yeah, there you go. That would be very frustrating if you were out in the middle of nowhere, can't get to where you need to go because you don't have wood, and you just started and you don't want to close it out and reopen it. I mean, reopen a new world. We have so many crops, but they're all like one type. I have a ton. But I just broke a crop. What's worse, this is a hardcore world. Yeah, that actually sucks. How much spruce did that give me? 22? That's not bad. Look at all the times I've died. Take that as well. Where did I get string from? Alright, let's go ahead and grab... Throw that in there. Let's grab the bark. Then... Let's grab a bunch of this redwood. Now let's grab a little bit of dirt, just so we can kind of plan it out. So I'd really like this to be round towers, but I don't know if I'm going to be able. Yeah, don't lose it. I almost played this as a hardcore world, but I was like, with there being infernal mobs and stuff like that, I do not want to die immediately, like in LV or something, and then have to start over. I may, once I complete this, if I feel brave enough, I may try and do it again, like once I learn some of this stuff. May try it again and do hardcore, but devoting 6 months to a run, or, a couple months to a run, and then failing would suck. Hobgoblins, quit making noise, or whatever you're called. Gremlins. Wait, let me eat the stuff that I don't have in a bag first. Here we just chugged through like almost all of our food. That's awesome. I hit it, but I didn't pick it up. Bad. I do kind of want to go up to the top and finish this off first. I think I'm going to do the farm on the side with the least amount of trees. Right, and then we need to go a little bit higher. We'll use the bricks. Then we're going to need to build stairs going up too. Ooh, are we going to have enough? I don't think so. I just knew 2 stacks would be fine, but I'm leaning towards not. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a no. We are now out. Oh man. All right. which side has less trees? This one has 2, 3 trees that we would have to get rid of, maybe a fourth. Let's see about over here. 2, 4. This one will have 4 too. Let's just do this side with crops. Yes. Okay, and then just to set up an example and to test this, see, let's go into F9. And so this is a single chunk. Let me go to the center chunk. Like here, this will work. So what is center? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16. That would be centered, right? Yeah. So basically that would be center. I have a bed. All right. So we're planning on doing 3 away. Like so. And then that would be a water block. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 3. Water block. Would be like that. All right. So we can do it like this. The only thing is I don't think the round chunk is gonna really work too well. So maybe we'll do like a oval, like an egg shape. Yeah, I guess we could do an egg shape. We could do 3 chunks from left to right, and then it's basically going to be a little bit longer than our base because I think this goes internal chunk border to internal chunk. So that's internal. And that's internal. Yeah, so it'll be a little bit bigger. But that's okay. And then we could build our stairs going up and down on the sides. And we could build a crosswalk like a bridge from the farm into this building. Really? Flint tools break so fast. We're definitely going to be on a dirt farming spree after this, too. That's loud. Don't do that. I don't like the sounds, okay? Thank you. Right, and we were going to do it on which side? This side? This side seems fine. Now, okay, cool. So we're going to start it on the inside of this chunk. And I guess the first layer will be at the exact same height as our other. We'll do like so. Why does that look almost the same color? Doesn't. Okay. Should we do planks instead? Planks will be a little bit more red. Yeah, we'll do planks. And we're going to the end of the next chunk. Further. Okay, and we're going to go to the end of this chunk. I guess I could have built this up one. Right? That'll be fine being low down to the ground. Okay, chunk border. So many little logs spread around. Trying to find them is quite annoying. Ah. Alright, and then from there we'll do our little rounded pieces. And I guess we're going to do like this. Okay. go ahead and cut this tree out. Actually, a pretty big one. All right. So that's going to be our 3 plots. And I'm trying to think, are we going to have enough room for an extra plot like all the way around or not? Like an extra line of wood? Don't recall. Build a temporary little bridge just so we can get back and forth. Here. Cool. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. Wait, we have to do that. That's 1, 2, 3. Water. 2, 3. Then 1, 2. Water. 3. Okay, yeah, so this whole area is going to need to be filled in with dirt. And we may need to adjust these farms later, like this may not be enough room, which if that's the case, we can just build higher if we wanted to. Like just keep going up with the farm. Then eventually I think this is going to get all replaced with, what do you call it? It will probably be replaced with, I don't want grass. What is the word I'm looking for? A machine. Whoa. Apparently we have speed and it's zooming us around a little bit. What is that? Speed 3, Jesus. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I'm out of dirt. That was 2 stacks of dirt? There's no way that was 2 stacks of dirt. That's ridiculous. Alright, so either way, this is the height. I guess we're going to start it off with 3 stories, but we don't need this to be that tall at all. It can be pretty... Like, I think the max block height of any crop that I can think of is 2, including flowers. So we'll do a 4 block high. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that going to be enough? Because that's going to be a layer of dirt, and I don't know if I want to see dirt underneath or if I want to see wood. I think we're going to go one more higher. One, two, three, four, five, six. There we go. Let's see. How many seeds do we have? Look, we have thermic seeds. What are they used for? Crafting. So we have one, two, three, four, five. Say we have like 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So what is that? Divided by how many? 12. We would technically need 6 floors of crops. Um, or 7 floors of crops. We could go for it and see what it looks like. Or we could split these up even more. Is there aqueducts? A bunch of stuff named Aqua. Trying to see if there's another way to do farming without having water placed down. We have casting channels, which we don't really want to use. Eternal coil block? What's this for? Holy crap. I forgot about this. Alright, we could basically fit 2 making one of those now. Oh, no, really? That's crazy. What is it used for? Like, what do you with it? Oh, you make the Eye of Harmony with it? No. You use this block to make the Eye of Harmony. At last you have done it. The DTPF is a mighty multi-block fueled by large amounts of power and a catalyst. Running it constantly for 8 hours or longer reduces catalyst consumption by 50%, so you'll want to find a way to automate this. Save on expensive catalyst. 2,112 coil blocks in total. I don't even know what this... Huh. Alright, so if we could fit at least 2 in here, that'll be 2, 4, 6. We may be able to squeeze enough in this. Various late game crafting. Kernel coil makes a lot of stuff in it. Huh. No, I hit a tree. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Do that. I can't even talk. We're gonna need so much dirt. I'm gonna have to go and just destroy an area. That'll be okay. Did I go too far? No. I know I'm probably going overboard with this, but I don't care. It's gonna be fun. Let's think this through too. So this is 16 blocks minus 2, 14. So we could do divided by 2 would be 7. Really wouldn't help because then we're only getting sets of crops. We could do divided by... Couldn't do divided by 3. I don't know. We'll figure it out once it gets built. We'll just build it to this size and then go from there. What did I do though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we get to go and build the animals section 2. Deep. Oh, it's adept. Let's say, come on, let me do the thing. Get out of here, leaves. I can't wait till I get to stuff like that. Like, I think it's gonna be really fun. But it seems like it's gonna be really complicated. Why did I do this? Okay, let me just check something. 1, 2, 3, water. 1, 2, water, water, 1. Dang, that won't work. 2, water, 1, water, 1. Hmm, this building it like a chunk is kind of getting annoying. I think it'll be easier for us to plan out once it's actually down on the ground. I mean, technically, we could take out these center sections too. If we do that, it would be what? 1, 2, 3, water, 1, 2. Water. Maybe we could potentially do something like that. I'm gonna need to make so many IC2 sticks, it's gonna be ridiculous. I did not want that sapling, but thank you. We may just stop to where it's even. See, because this section is gonna go up, and the top floor, like the roof, is gonna be at this height. So maybe we'll go up to there with our farms, and then if we need to build more farms, we can go downwards underground. That might actually work pretty well. Right, so what do we need? Another 5. Oh no. Or we could expand that direction too. That is a possibility. Maybe we'll do this 4 high. And then we could just do another section over there. Oh. And one thing I would really love is an open blocks elevator to make this stuff go so much easier instead of having to run upstairs. But I get that that's probably not going to happen anytime in the foreseeable future. Guess we'll end up building our mob farm right behind our base. That would work. Now, are we going to do another arched roof? Or are we going to do a squared off building? I don't know, my thought is an arched roof. But I don't know how that's going to look. Yeah, I think we do an arched. Even though trying to figure out how to do an arch on a elongated surface. I don't know how we're going to do that. Of course, this one's smack dab in the middle of a tree. Guess we could just go up and cut this tree. The good thing, we're going to be able to take most of this redwood and stick it in coke ovens once we build them all. Oh, 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 oh. Gotta be more careful. Darn. Alright, now I guess we'll take this tree all the way down. But we're gonna have to go get more iron. Which I think I was smelting iron before. I think whenever I was cutting down the tree, I went and grabbed more. Grab all of those. Okay, should we go and climb up the others? Eh. Do them one at a time. What do these planks look like? Oh, they're really red. Need lumber axe. Oh yeah, we're gonna need... Why does that look green? What? We're gonna need a lot more iron, so we're gonna have to run back eventually. should probably go mine some more redstone to make this axe more of an insta miner. All right. We'll go throw all of this in the coke oven. We definitely need to make more coke ovens, though. Yeah, I mean, we can easily throw that in for 3 or 4. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4 high, and if we need to, we can expand out to the right. Give us more room. But for now, we're just going to go for... And if we need more... Let's see, it's... Mustard seed crop? I don't even know how to get mustard seed. Oh. Oh, there's a crop, and then there's a seed. It just gives you a sesame seed. Okay. And then... mustard seed. So we don't need to worry about the roasted or toasted stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4-ish. Divided by... We will not have enough room for just the Pam's Harvest Craft seeds, and that is insane to me. Absolutely insane. Maybe able to break this up a little bit differently. Instead of doing like squares of seed types, we could do just rows. The only thing is, I wish there was a way that we could waterlog. Can you waterlog in 1.7? I don't remember. I don't have a bucket to check. Let's head back and see if we are able to waterlog like stairs or something like that. Because if that's the case, that'll be a lot easier. We can just do that. We could do like a strip. So like on this side, we could do a strip of logs. Or 2 strips of stairs facing in, waterlog both of them, and that would cover... Jessica Marie, thanks for the follow. Let's go ahead and add off. Okay, we're not gaining health from whatever we're eating in there. Check my work email. Second, apparently I have 17 of them. And messages on Teams. Do all of those messages. Okay. Done checking those. Knocking stuff over. I have hair in my mouth. Get out of there. Yeah, we may end up going up another level or 2. Like maybe we'll go to 5. I just really don't want to be much higher than that. But it should be fine going 1 more up. And that would cover all of our Pam's Harvest Craft seeds as well as berry bushes and stuff like that. I hear chickens. Alright. Grab some cantaloupe. What am I going back to grab? Put wood in furnace. And could just grab a bunch of dirt and start filling it in if we have a lot of dirt. I don't know how much we do have. Speaking of dirt, is there any way to produce dirt? I am from the United States, from Louisiana. Make dirt with rotten flesh, sand, and saplings or leaves. That's not too horrible. Are there different soils? What? Do I have to do all of that? I hope not. I think I'm gonna wait to move like all of the stuff from my base till I am not streaming, so that way you don't have to watch me run back and forth over and over. Also, nature's compass. How do we make you? I need an assembler, so I can't make a nature's compass until LV. Lovely. We may just do some manual exploration trying to find the last few gardens that we don't. That row of hedges over there. Let's go toss this stuff in the oven. Please don't start jumping and making a ton of noise. Ah, we do have some stuffs. Stop it. That all of the dirt we have. Yeah, we're gonna have to get more dirt. That's okay. Some more there. Have we done any more quests? Still have that, which we don't really need just yet. Take a nap. And wow, yo, what's up, Bib Haba? Haba, how's it going? A little food. Does not sprint. We need some other foods. Let's get some squid. Don't really need ink sacs at the moment. Aha, I knew we had iron in here. Base are you trying to build? So I'm about to go to it right now, but it's over here. It's gonna be for my Steam and LV, and maybe partially MV. I don't know. but I need to get food. Get that cooking. And then, let's see, we grab Greg Tech New Horizon, what it is called. Look, we have some food here. I'll show you in just a second. As soon as this fish cooks, I'm heading back over there. God forbid I don't have enough food. Let's see, we'll take you out. There we go. Apparently, cooked meat does barely any hunger. Hey, thanks for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Right now, it's going to be pretty slow paced because I'm still building the initial base and doing crops and stuff like that so that way I can sustain the food. But once I get the crops set up and start moving into this base, we'll be able to start doing machines and all kinds of stuff, setting up. I don't think you really do much automation until you get to later stages, but we can have tons of machines and just start exploring and having a good time. I can sprint, but I have limited food. The only food that I have is, these three cod, cooked calamari, and some pork chop and some cucumber. And if you sprint too much, you'll no longer be able to sprint. It'll slow you down, give you slowness and mining fatigue and all kinds of stuff. And I don't know if it can't kill you once you hit zero. So, trying to conserve until I get this farm built. Oh yes, Greg Tech New Horizon has like 300 and something mods. It's an older 1.7 pack. It's got a lot of similar mods to um, like it has industrial craft. It has similar stuff to Project Ozone and things like that. Yeah, this is going to be the base, and this is going to be the giant farm. Right there, that'll be a farm of 4 different types of crops. Yeah, they are great shaders. I love them. I don't usually play a mod pack unless I can use them, and I was very lucky that you could use them in this mod pack, thankfully. I don't think you're supposed to be using them, and I'm sure later game I'm going to have to remove them. But for now, they look great. All right. I think these are complementary unbound shaders. I like them because the water looks better to me than the reimagined. All right. That's 2 crop plots. We are definitely going to have to go and mine more dirt out. What is the design of the base? I really don't know. I'm just kind of winging it, if that makes sense. I usually, whenever I build bases, I never really build my own base. I usually just copy other people's bases. So yeah, this is gonna be like my first attempt at a custom base, and so I'm hoping it looks fine and it doesn't just look ratty in the end. But we'll see. I'm no base builder. I'm usually a lawn base guy. So like, if I'm playing a mod pack, I'll usually just scatter everything around the lawn and never build anything around it. But I want to take my time with this one and use this as gaining experience with how to build things. Yep. Oh my gosh. Keep misplacing. All right. Then I just got to figure out how I'm going to do the rounded edges on either side and the staircases. Then we need to put dirt down in all of these other spots, which is going to take a long time but be fun. I wonder if we can reach. It indeed can. Go this way. Monitor off. So how long did you play in this world? How do I see that? Statistics? 1 day and 4 hours, so a long time. A good while. Mainly been just taking my time learning it. All right, and I think it'll be easier if we could just go upward. Get to dirt. We could build a little staircase going up. And we'll take a nap. All right. Now we get to fill in the second floor. Oh, that's right. I was going to see if I could waterlog in 1.7. Guess I gotta look that up. Apparently, it was not a thing in 1.7, but let's see if it's in Greg Tech New Horizons. You can waterlog them. Oh, that may be perfect. We'll probably be changing this stuff out a little bit, but at least we'll have a good starting point. I think I'm gonna just build around the trees for now, and then whenever I chop them all the way down, then I'll have room to place more dirt. Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna run out of dirt before we even get to the third level. Oop, screwed that up. And there goes all of our dirt. And the durability on our shovel. Alright, I guess for now we can cut down these trees that are gonna be in the way. Like that one. And we could climb up these two trees. Kidding me? Need a diamond. Get better durability. Yeah, and once we cut down the other redwood tree, we're gonna have more than enough to finish off the floors in the base, which would be great. All right, what else? We can take this tree out, but we'll probably go up. hate whenever the axe breaks and it doesn't make a sound to tell you that it broke. That was probably a waste. A little bit of iron. All right. Now, how many more trees do we have? We have this one. It will need to come down. Why are we spreading grass? Alright, there should be no grass on this surface. Like, all grass. It stays that way. Now we need to just go up. It looks like we're gonna need to take down... I think we can leave this redwood tree. I don't think it'll be in the way at the moment, but we need to take down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got a lot of wood cutting to do. This one will also need to come down eventually. Oh yeah, so much resources for creosote, which is perfect. Or for the wood pulp stuff. We could turn it into that, maybe. All right. How many more? Back up. And we're hungry again. This sucks. Wait, does this have a chance of giving us food poisoning? Oh, we have haste. That means it is the perfect time to go chop down a tree. Ah, oh, it didn't get me to the top. Oh, haste went away. No. We still have haste at all? No. And repair. That that flower down there looked like it was glowing, and it confused me so bad. Can't wait to make all these coke ovens and have them all running at one time. And we're going to be able to power so many steam machines with all of this. As long as I don't run out of wood. All right. I think we just have one more of those trees to go. Two more. Uh, Probably a third. All right. Let's see. How much further till this levels up? We're about halfway there. It's raining. Means my truck door is going to be filled with water. All right. Just grab this tree, and then we may get the other two. I don't know. But we may hold off on the other two. Actually, we're going to hold off on the other three right now. What we're going to do is we're going to go and get a bunch more dirt to fill this in and start planting crops. And then we also need to make us a good hoe out of iron or something. And then eventually we'll need a scythe. But once we come and plant a bunch of crops, we could start moving everything. And we might just throw like all of our storage here for now, just in some chests. Actually, should we just start moving now? Might be better. I don't have a dolly though. That's kind of what I was hoping to wait for, was a dolly. But we could just go grab all of the chests that are empty and then bring them over and then just transfer items with us. and ride our donkey so we have a little bit extra speed and can climb up these a lot easier and not burn our health. So can these be planted on... Oop, no, you can't plant those. I thought maybe you could plant those on non soil blocks because I have one that's still growing and I broke the farmland, but it's still going. I don't know why. Grab that garden. Wait, we're going the wrong way. Wow, look at all these blueberries. Heard that. Don't want nothing to do with it. So with mushrooms, right? How do we plant the mushrooms? Do we need mycelium? Or can we just put them in like crop sticks? Excuse you? British zombie? Oh, brutish. Ow. We get rid of those and that. We haven't eaten the zombie brains yet. What can you do with those? You can dry them for brain jerky. But we'll go ahead and eat them as soon as we run out of hunger. So many squids. Alright, for now, let's go ahead and just consolidate a bunch of things. We'll throw everything we don't actively need to carry with us into this chest. Those. Can you stop jumping? Ah, of course we're gonna break it. Yeah, it's gonna be nice not having to run back and forth over and over. Okay, that's 6. Those 2 are full. Fit all of this stuff between a couple chests. What do these glasses give you? Put them there, but then they end up on your head. That's for Galactic Craft, okay. Um, why am I getting caught in the chest? Okay, I think we can put all of this stuff in too. Okay. Oh, look at that. We completed a quest just by picking up a wooden door. Lovely. Fingers crossed this all fits. Sad days. There we go. Alright. Now we should be good to... I guess we could grab, like, the first bit of stuff. Like, maybe we'll transfer all of the crush stuff. And of course, the donkey is gonna lag. For some reason. He backported? No? Wait, what am I doing? I have extra inventory slots. Okay, on the way back, we'll know to grab extra stuff. Need to build a stairwell up to my base, too. Alright, where are we going to put temporary storage? Let's put it over here. All right, and then we can throw all of the crushed stuff to this drawer. Grab more stuff. This storage is definitely temporary and subject to change as frequently as possible because the whole room is going to get rebuilt once I have walls and everything up. Oh my god. Can I stop falling into things? Thank you. All right. What do we go for next? We do all of the raw ores. Wait, there's some more crushed stuff too, and some more powdered. All right, this is just going to be a back and forth for a while. Once I get back over there and I unload this set, I may take a short little break. I'll still leave the stream up because I'm not going to be gone long, but I just need to get up and walk around, run to the restroom, stuff like that. All right, we have powders and raw. Or crushed. All right. Let me see what. Ow. Almost nighttime. I'm just gonna put the. What do you call it? I'm gonna throw up the be right back screen, and I'm gonna go do everything I need to do. We'll be back. Almost done. Give me 1 minute. Kind of funny that for me to get up, walk around, go to the bathroom, it turns nighttime by the time I get back. I hate how that thing gets away. But walking. Is there a way to access your inventory? Oh yeah, if right click. All right, so I guess let's go grab some more stuff since we're done with most of our resources. All of our mineable resources. So I guess we'll do vegetables next. Or we'll just continue that stack and get like all of the stones and stuff like that. We need to make some Java barrels too. I was looking at that real quick and they seem pretty simple. We just need a saw, which shouldn't be a problem. I don't want the cotton seeds. What are they called? Hobgoblins, yeah. I don't know if they drop anything that we would really want. Don't fall in that hole. That hole. There we go. Alright. Let's see. We'll grab all of the stone stuff next. Dirt. Quicksand. I wish there was a way to expand the chest, like put a much bigger chest on the donkey. There may be. I don't know. I haven't tried it. Oh no. What is that? Part of the cave. Walk into the cave. All right, we'll put all of this stuff up here. There we go. Back for another rip. Like how they call it the wilderness whenever you walk out of your claim chunk. Go, scheduled maintenance. Something at work. So if you break Java barrels, do they lose their resources? That is a question I would like answered. I wonder if I have any slabs that I could test that out with. If that's the case, we could just load up a bunch of Java barrels. The remaining things. But I don't know if I have slabs at all. Or a saw. I do have a saw. Oh, I have slabs. I take one of these chests. Take both of them. That. Do not get yourself killed, please. Huh? Does that not work? Why? What needs logs? You're gonna kill yourself. Oh, it breaks and it loses inventory. Hmm. What can we do there? We'll bring it with us. Let's see. Grab all of our ores. Sounds good. Let's go. Need to make that sleeping bag too, so that way I can stop sleeping on a bed and then breaking it and then dying and then spawning 1,500 blocks away from my base. Alright, we have ingots, which can go here. I guess we could do dust and gems. That we have 16 stacks. You definitely make some more of those and eliminate a ton of space. Now, like this one alone would be a huge wall of drawers or barrels, but that's okay. And get ready to sleep. Wait, did I find a gold vein way over there? Did. And basaltic mineral sand, and then the one I really want to get into eventually is oil sand. Uh, trying to kill yourself? Ow. Definitely need a nice stable to put this guy in. Alright, put that there. Let's do mob drops here. And then all food we can go in here. Two for packaging tape. You have to use glue and paper. But I don't think that would even work on Jabba barrels. We'd have to have the dolly to move the Java barrels. Definitely look for us a fast horse too, so we could go and explore and find those other gardens that we need that aren't going to be easy to get. All right, let's go ahead and do mob drops and food. Crazy how quick you can climb a mountain with a donkey. Bottom one is mob drops. So what can we do? We're gonna do any non-food mob drop in here. We'll do all food, but and we can do sugarcane turn into food. Turn into sugar. Now all the flowers there. All right, another load. All right, food and mob drops. Any others? Okay. All right, now let's grab sapling. Oh, it's so much quicker taking the donkey. Holy crap. All right. Guard. We can put the other chest. Go. See, let's just wait and then we'll sleep. Go do it again. Pretty quick, we should be able to have all of our stuff over. It's gonna take a minute. Running back and forth. Don't do it. Sidle donkey. Messaging me. Alright. I need to figure out how to get 2 villagers and set up a breeder. If we can do that. That way I could get the meat that only is gotten from whenever a player or a villager dies. But is that showing my health? Oh, it is. I have absorption from something I ate. Alright, what's next? We have more of that. We'll do a whole separate section for apiaries. Hmm. Grab all of our saplings. All right. We're good on saplings. What else can we grab? More building blocks. All right. A couple of those. Of this. We have a lot of that meat. Grab the rest of the saplings. Where did we put? All right. Now to keep going. Like, takes so long. These ones were moved will be done for a long while until we get out of Steam LV and maybe MV. I'm hoping I can make this base last till M. Hoping. And I guess we're just gonna do like tiered upgrades. Or we may just leave all the Steam stuff and then switch to MV and LV. And then that way if we ever needed to use it, we could. I don't know yet. Plan is. Look at all the flowers, they're just spreading rampant. Alright. What should we grab next? Dyes, sounds good. Nope, never mind. We're gonna grab wood first. In the dirt. Grab planks and logs, I guess. Sticks. God, it's so many. Hello, Ghost Death. Long time no see. Seen the base yet? Start of it at least. I'll run this way so you can see it from the front. It's gonna be pretty cool. So it's gonna be a 3-story in the center, and then it'll be a 2-story on the sides, and then I'm also having 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'll probably do a 5th story of farms. But I'm thinking about just duplicating this and just having 8, because I also need to do trees and crop sticks, and I didn't think about that. And then over here, I'm gonna do, like on this side of this part of the building, I'm gonna do farm animals. Should be pretty cool. And I'm just starting to move all of my stuff because I'm tired of running over here, building a little bit, and then needing more wood and having to come run all the way back. So we're just gonna make this nice and simple. Let's see. That goes here. Oh yeah, making progress, finally. Yeah. Products. We're using our handy dandy donkey to help move it all. So glad I went and got this guy. Big change since last stream. Well, I mean, I had most of the materials. I finished cutting down that redwood tree, and I just started building right before stream today, and then I started up midstream, mid build, 3 minute, and now I'm moving everything. I really haven't made any progress. I think I got one quest done in this tier, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was the door, because I picked up a door. I still want to complete all of this though. So eventually I'm going to go back through and I'm going to complete all the optional tasks, but for now, I don't need to. And at the moment, we're just going to run back and forth, getting all of the materials, and then probably the last thing we bring our coke oven and our furnaces and stuff like that. And we'll just set up a temporary flat base in there in the new build, and then we'll build around it and eventually move it into its own rooms. And I have a donkey that keeps trying to kill itself. Tries to swim in water, tries to jump off into a cave. I've had that happen a couple times already. See, he's already in the water. He's just being evil. Oh wait, you know what? I did want to check. I mean, it's not hard to find ways to die in this. Yeah, I've given up on dying because at this point I've died way too many times. How many times have I died? 7. All from mainly building that base, falling off of it, and smacking the ground. And also cutting down the redwood tree. Whenever I did that, I died so many times. One time I had a drowning creeper that exploded in the middle of the last section of leaves, like right before it gets down to just trunk. And I died from that and then also falling over and over while trying to clear it out in this tree. That was fun. So it's not going to be a no death run. Let's just put it that way. Could have went hardcore. No, because I would have ended it before I even hit Steam Age. That would have been horrible. Oh wait, that's what I was doing. Go into here, and I want to get garden bags, and I know there's a cooldown. This includes the nether version. Okay, detect. Flame. Now what's the cooldown? 20 minutes? Uh-oh. I dropped it on the ground. Okay, we don't need that carpet. It's okay. Are you playing Greg Tech as well? Greg Tech New Horizon? You on your seventh world by now? That is very, very true. Yes, unfortunately. What where are you at right now? Like what power level? Like are you in MV or something? I forget what you said. I think you did tell me, but of course I don't remember. No, I got gardens already had. Finishing Stone Age? Oh, cool. So we're kind of neck and neck a little bit. Except you're probably further into Stone Age than I am. Probably because I decided to spend hours and hours and hours building a base. For no reason. And cutting down a stupid tree. Need to get copper. Yeah, I actually found some copper. Where that brick, where is it? That brick house that I was going to build my base over here, there's a bunch of copper all in here. So I'm assuming there's going to be a copper vein there. So I'll probably go and explore that a little bit later. But isn't there like not a way to get tin? Like the only way to get tin is that, or is it zinc that comes from the gravel? I did that with farming and cutting down a mountain. Yeah, I'm ready to get the farming stuff done. I'm tired of all the BS. Is there really no other way to get zinc other than from gravel? There's zinc ore. You get that though from the Twilight Forest. And is in veins. Okay. Or is zinc just like really rare to find a vein? There's zinc right there. I'm assuming we can automate zinc eventually. Yeah, it's all automatable. Can't wait to get started with bees. Do we need two bows? I repair them. Stop it. I'll just start taking everything. Never been a fan of bees? Oh, I'm excited for bees. I think it's going to be awesome. I saw this multi-block. Where is it? Here, this thing. The industrial apicultural something or another. And it seems pretty interesting. And it's from ULV or LUV. So I don't know how well you can use it. It doesn't require power. But I don't know. It may require steam. Let's see, does it require steam? It says there's a ULV energy hatch, but it says, oh, 1 LUV amp per queen. Okay, well, it's not a lot. I guess you could do it once you get to LV. Are you a Thaumcraft person? Do you like Thaumcraft? When Void Worlds, they get most of their resources from bees. Like how they call it Garden of Grind instead of Garden of Glass. There we go. I'm so lazy at this point, I just kind of wanted to start shoving stuff in random chests. And thus I shall do it. Test organization is always a struggle. Yeah. I want to do these Java barrels. I like these. But um I guess one of these rooms is going to turn into my storage. So I'm just going to do like probably starting here, just do rows and then do back-to-back rows and more rows and just keep doing them. Full on. All right. Thumbcraft is okay. So I heard like there's like this thing in Thaumcraft that's like the dirt is there's some kind of dirt from it that if it's near your base, it'll sit there and turn all the dirt around you into it little by little. And it I don't know if it spawns monsters or something, but all I know is it's bad and I don't remember why. But I haven't seen it yet. Neither have I seen a hungry node. I'd kind of like to see one of those and just go throw a bunch of stuff in it and see what it gives me. Or if it gives you anything or just ruins your world, I don't know. I'll make sure I take a backup before I start feeding a hungry node. Oops. Backups are good. What does your goal age get to? What do you mean goal age? Like where do I want to not give up till I get to? I want to complete the pack. I want to do all the quests. My goal. And then once I complete the pack, I'd like to... Oh, yeah, sure. Stargates. I think it'd be cool to see how much I could actually passively automate of a Stargate. You know, like resources and production chains and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of fun. I don't know how feasible it is to automate all of that, but at least all the resources and like the production chain. And then like the one-off things I'll just have to craft. Yeah, I've never done it before, but I don't want to give up. Like if I get midway through the game, I don't want to just stop and be like, oh, well, I'll do another run. Well, then I just wasted all that time. Supposed to be able to do most of it. Well, that'll be nice. Is that oil? I think that's oil. All right, come here. Let's see, we have 17 more chests. Hmm. Stop running away. Alright. Back to throwing random resources in random places. Except for the ones that we know where they go. That turret back. Wood chest. Our wood chest is full. This will be a tool and wood chest. Dies up here, but unfortunately... Got that. Grab the rest of our tools out. Creosote buckets over here for now. Where'd I put the rest of the wood? Have you ever gotten to Stargate? I agree. I think it would be pretty interesting. I just want to see like all of the massive multi-blocks. And I know I probably won't be able to use these shaders all the way up until then because I'll probably completely screw up my computer if I try to. But we're going to use them until we can't. That was your first time playing the pack? The most I've watched is to like just making the first LUV machine. I've been watching 3 to P or whatever. The with the random potato and threefold and Truge. I was playing Ocean Block, but then I was like, you know, I just want something that's a little more fun. So this is what I came up with. Torture, that's what I came up with. Haven't seen that, watched Giant Waffle? I have to check out Giant Waffle. 3DP, it's like they're kind of in the same stage as like me right now, other than they have an LUV machine and then they have what do you call it? They have some Steam stuff, but their base isn't complete yet and stuff like that. I am out of inventory space. Get up. Get out of the water. Pretty much torture. Oh, the pack. Yeah. Yeah, one of my favorite packs that I've ever played was Project Ozone, and whenever they came out with Kappa mode, I was addicted, and I played it for a really long time. And I like the fact that it made you go through all of these mods and automate as much as you could. And then, I mean, you didn't have to automate it. You could do stuff manual, but it would just take a long time. And I feel like that's kind of how this pack is. And I've always wanted to play a pack that I could just totally automate everything. I think that's kind of the goal. I like it because the quest book, following the quest is nice, gives you goals and things to work through. Yeah, same here. And the Minesweeper games are fun as long as I can not blow myself up while trying to use them like I did before. Alright, here's this chest with some random things. Creosote buckets. I guess we can just take these. Do that. Alright. More bees. Where are we gonna put Tinkers? Sounds like a good place right there. And where's our overflow wood chest? There. And perfect. I have 2 more chests. What? Alright. Gotta be close to. Trying to ignore the work calls as much as possible. Need to find a lead? Yeah. I tried to make a lead. I remember in Tinker's construct, like in Project Ozone, you could just jump in the smeltery and you would produce blood. But I found out very quickly that that doesn't work in this one. So now I need to figure out a way to get slime or blood. And then I think you could also do what? Can you do it out of dough? See, we've got slime, gelatinous slime, coagulated blood, ball of glue, and glue. So we could make glue from putting a horse in there. I wonder if I could put this guy in there and just like burn him and then jump right back out. Kind of worried that I would end up dying real quick. I could just go to that slime island and get the slime sapling that's on it. See if I could just jump in. Oh, oh yeah. Okay, did that give me blood and glue? If I just pour blood out, glue, do I need? Do I need a cast? Can I just pour this? Ah, oh, I'm so nervous. Ah, I did it. All right, now to make the lead, what do we need? Just string. Let's see. I need a crafting table, don't I? Did I lose my other table? I think I did. Yes. So if I tie him off to there, does he stop jumping? Because that's what I really want. To not hear the doonch. It's very annoying. Good. Okay. I guess it's time to just grab crops and start running over there. You know, take apart the Tinker Smeltery. Which I wonder if I should pour out. Let's get a block of iron going. Can I not pour out iron blocks? Garden bags. Oh, is it telling me that I can do it again? Okay. What can you actually make in these? Or are these just pointless? Oh, used for glass and unstable ingot blocks. Okay, you can use it for some materials. I mean, it's just 9 iron, and blood, and glue. Guess I'm okay losing it. Now, stab it. Iron plates? Didn't think about that. Late now? Did I mess it up? I might have broke it because I took it apart. Yep. Oh well. Quit it. Yeah, it's funny. You can also cheese it a little bit. Like, I figured this out. Like, you can, if you get a donkey and put a chest on it, you can actually bring that donkey down to, like, a lava source, and he won't get burned by it either. So you can put it in his inventory. And that was kind of going to be my plan, was going to be to do that with, like, a bunch of them. So that way I'd have, like, spares. Did I take the collection of heads? Why not? Why do you not stack? Can't leave the heads behind? Exactly. Oh, you use them for powered spawners. That's perfect. Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and pick up the rest of this stuff. And do we have room for crops? Don't know. Let's see, let me grab some pears. Oh, what I need to do too is I need to go get I take an apple or two. Did I just break that? Well, are these gone for good? No, okay. Um, seeds? Hello? Oh, okay. All right, we got all of those. Let's see, let's grab some berries. Okay. Do the carrots. Definitely gonna be set on carrots for a minute. Oh, be right back. Okay. Need to find lava in my world. Nothing on the surface so far. All right. Now I need any kind of tank. Made with iron. Not portable. The dolly. Okay. Do I need to worry about this creosote? Like, should I leave it or bring it? I mean, I've got a lot in there, but I can stack up that amount pretty quick. Let me go grab the farms. How these spread fast. Oop, out of inventory. Hmm. I think I can get rid of. Made my first priority. I have 19 9x9 fields for crops. Food for years. Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now, but I need to go get a bunch of wood. I mean, dirt. But I wanted to move all of my stuff so I didn't have to like run back and forth like I've been doing. Let's see, we'll just throw this down for now. All right. Oh my god. The lead. Yeah, I want to be able to get the healing axe, but okay, can you tell me this? Do you know where the healing axe quest is? Oh wait, I know how to find it now. I found the search bar. Healing axe. Healing axe 2.0, but where's the original healing axe quest? Hunger no more. Fishing, farming, and cooking. Okay. So I could technically do this quest right now. Did you just leave a foundry part on the floor there? I did. I'm moving my base right now. So I am completely filled, and so is my donkey. But I'm going back for it. I just couldn't hold it plus the lead at the same time, and I don't want to lose the lead, and I can place that block down, so. And I need to sleep. Is there anything stopping you from getting the healing axe pre-LV? If you can make all of the stuff? I think it's gonna allow me if I have this stuff. Like, all I need to do is the gardens, and then the nether gardens you can get from the loot bag. So if you get lucky and you get a nether garden, you can craft water gardens. I would need to still find a desert and a tropical. And then tofu is pretty easy. And I think most of these are easy. I think I have all of the stuff for um this minus what? These burning blossoms. I just gotta find the healing axe. I mean the burning blossoms. I don't know where they would spawn. Alright. Do I just continue throwing stuff in random places? Here we go. Well, that chest is almost full. Alright, and then where did we have our gems? Here. And for now, we'll put stuff that we need to set up. This one. Good. Let's grab our creosote buckets. We had more buckets. They make these. Were they difficult? Clay dust. Not too difficult. I could make more, but I have so much wood. I'm just gonna go and tear down that. I didn't empty everything. Spruce bonsai seeds? What do you do with these other than breed trees? Oh, I can make vines. Nether stone lily. It seems like a lot of complication that I don't need to focus on right now. All right. Go back and get the rest. Most that's left, I think, is like berry bushes, a couple gardens, the coke oven, and the papered bark sapling. Is not a lot. Also need to make one of each of the trees. I don't know, maybe I should make more than one, but one seems fine. Of the fruit trees, that is. I'm in a rainforest and I'm struggling to find jungle trees. I have a whole biome over here with jungle trees. It's massive biome. I forget what it's called, but it's all up here. All of this stuff. They look like jungle logs. The leaves say oak trees, but when you break them, they drop jungle. I can go look and see what it's called if you would like. Is that the same speed? No. How fast? Okay. Extra crafting table. Oh, we're getting hungry. Okay. Haven't explored much. I have been forced to explore because I keep dying. Should I be right-clicking these first? I need to find a rainforest biome. Um, 'Cause I want to see what it looks like. See what's all in there. All right, do I need anything else from around here? Yes, there's my other gardens. Did I have any more anywhere else? See some gardens. I don't know if I need them. Not that special oak trees and grass. Oh, gotcha. I need to find a bamboo. That's the one that I was thinking about. Need a bamboo garden or bamboo forest. Let's give me a rubber tree sapling. Fingers crossed. Yep. Ah, here's the other gardens. And let's see. Let's grab a couple more buckets of creosote. And we're losing 26,000, but that's, I mean, 26 buckets. Oh, wow, are you kidding me? That's all I had to do to get the primitive fuel thing. Is that the quest that you get the trophy? Yep, got the trophy. It's hot and humid, too. You see there's, like, soils that you can, like, add sulfur to and stuff like that to make them, I guess, better? Should have 26, yes. We're not going to keep trying. Do I need anything else here? Don't believe. Need to insta-cut down another redwood tree. All good there. Yep, we have officially grabbed everything from that area. Always come back. What do you mean come back? Oh, yeah, I can. I'm just trying not to, because I've been running back and forth, back and forth. Feels like a million times. I think my dog has to go outside. She is sitting there whining at the door. So she does that whenever she has to go. After I get back over here, I'm going to tie up the donkey and then probably bury myself in a hole while I go and handle that. I don't think we really need to set up the creosote oven yet until we finish the third floor. Back. And I don't have labels on anything, so it's so hard to find where I put stuff. You can tell I'm getting lazy with storage. There we go. Let's slap down this trophy. Boom. No. Why is that at an angle? That's so dumb, because I did not get that on 5-1. I got that. Wait, it's already the first? I got that like days ago. I am mining fatigue, slowness, yet I have strength and toughness. Love that. Alright, let me grab some food real quick so I don't die. Can you die from starving in this? If you are on hard difficulty, yes. I don't know how to check what difficulty the server is on. See, this is why I'm ready to build this farm and have it going, so that way I don't have to sit there and eat for 3 hours, 15 items just to get my hunger back. Alright. Let's put that in there. I have zucchini. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm probably gonna end stream for a little bit, because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. Probably gonna end stream for just a bit, maybe about an hour break. Grab me some food. And we'll be back 100%. I'm the only one home tonight. Play video games. So, thanks for joining, but I'll be back, say 4 or 5 Central. 4 or 5 Central. Probably 4 or 3:30.